Do you love coffee? And maybe you already have an espresso coffee machine. Then listen up, because we are about to take your daily coffee experience to the next level. Think about all the things you love about Nespresso. The delicious taste, the aromatic smell, and the elegant design. But something was missing. So we ask ourselves, how can we make our world a better place? Introducing GREENESSO. GREENESSO is a smart device for filling, compressing and sealing reusable coffee capsules. This allows you to use any type of coffee you want, fill it into a capsule and brew it with your Nespresso machine.
I've been enjoying the premium quality of Nespresso for quite some time now. But after a while I get annoyed by the limitations that I encountered. It was quite expensive and producing a lot of unnecessary trash. And I couldn't use my own coffee. So I tried out reusable coffee capsules, and it was a mess. It took me a lot of time and effort to get the coffee into the coffee capsule, and afterwards I had to clean up the whole kitchen. So being an engineer, I challenged myself to come up with a better, more elegant solution. That's how the idea of GREENESSO was born. When I tried it out the first time, I was surprised by the taste and the quality of the coffee when using the ground coffee from my favorite coffee roasting house. So we decided to share this premium coffee experience with the world.
The capsules that come with your device are made from stainless steel and will serve you for years to come. Our patent-pending technology allows you to refill the capsules in less than 10 seconds. Super fast and super simple. Just fill in your own coffee. Insert the capsule and the lid. Then close it. Fill the capsule. Compress the coffee. Rotate the capsule and seal it. That's it. You're ready to enjoy your own coffee. Fill, compress and seal it. With GREENESSO you can find and customize your individual taste. Use coffee with different grinds or change the filling quantity on your GREENESSO device. You will be impressed.
Hey, what is this?
GREENESSO, coffee to impress.
And after enjoying your coffee, open the lid and use the included scraper to collect the coffee grounds. You can use it as a perfect fertilizer for your garden or indoor plants. Then clean the capsule and the device by hand or simply use the dishwasher.
For me, GREENESSO is more than a smart gadget. It's the smell and the taste of my own individual coffee. And it was also important for us that GREENESSO helps to create a better future for our children. So we decided to make all plastic parts from bio-based plastics.
Did you know that GREENESSO is also an environmentally friendly, money and time-saving solution? By drinking 3 coffees a day, you can avoid about 30 pounds of garbage and save up to $300 per year.
The product, as we are proud to present it here, is completely finished and ready to use. There's only one thing missing, and that is you.
Together we can change the world. Back GREENESSO today and be part of a coffee revolution. GREENESSO, coffee to impress.
Coffee has a special place in my life. If you're like me, coffee is what you share over great conversations. It's how you like to start your day, every day. You don't even remember when you've accepted that regular cup to be your coffee. Yet every once in a while, we walk into a cafe that prepares a cup so beautiful that you start to wonder what you've been missing out on. It's full of rich flavors you haven't experienced before, and smooth like a syrup. So you decide to buy the beans home, only to make a terrible cup. You did the research, and you know that all you need is the right tools and techniques, but you barely have the time. Baristas spent years mastering this, while all you have is only the weekend. So how do we ever make a great cup at home? Why can't there be a tool that could bring all the skills and knowledge of world-class baristas into the comfort of our home so everyone can conveniently have the best coffee right at their fingertips? Well, we can. Meet the Aroma One, the only coffee maker that uses coffee science to brew the perfect cup tailored to you. Science has shown that coffee is made up of 1,500 chemicals, which translates to 150 possible flavors and 30 aromas. To get the best cup of coffee, brewing parameters need to be controlled precisely, so only the desired flavors are extracted. Current coffee makers simply do not have enough sensors to do this. The Auroma ONE is equipped with a patent-pending mechanism to automatically provide the best brewing controls. It is the only tool you need to make great coffee at home. In order to make the most of each bean type, coffee professionals have spent years acquiring deep coffee knowledge and mastery to figure out what brewing parameters they need to use. The Auroma ONE offers the golden ratio recipe crafted by the roasters themselves. It also allows for multiple recipes, so you can even adjust the levels of strength, bitterness, caffeine kick, and texture to make your own perfect recipe. The Auroma ONE learns your taste preference and automatically adjusts the parameters for you. Whether you're by yourself or with a special someone, creating a personalized cup of coffee is extremely easy. Convenient coffee making has recently come at a high environmental cost. Enough plastic pods have been used to circle the earth 12 times. The Auroma ONE is created to be extremely easy to use, without compromising quality or the environment. To brew coffee with the Auroma ONE, simply put in whole beans and readily available filter and press a button. This way, you can focus on enjoying the freshest cup, fully knowing that your convenience doesn't ruin it for the next generation. You can even set it to brew coffee right when your alarm goes off, or alert you when the beans get low. The Auroma ONE sets the new standard of convenience, performance, and environmental friendliness, all in one gorgeous package. Our journey started from a science experiment in an apartment room in Canada. It's humbling to see how a simple vision to use true appliance intelligence to turn perfect coffee into reality, rather than just a marketing slogan, would take us all the way from a team of 3 coffee lovers to a seed-funded company capable of bringing the best designers and engineers on board. To make the Auroma ONE not only powerful but affordable, we moved to Shenzhen, China, the world's manufacturing capital, and we partnered with HATS, the world's best hardware accelerator. We work directly with award-winning designers, proven mentors, and manufacturing experts through 4 full iterations of the device. Now we need your help to complete this journey. Each day, more than 1.4 billion cups of coffee are consumed around the world. Collectively, we need a better solution for all these coffee lovers to enjoy the best coffee in the most accessible and environmentally friendly way. We have designed the Auroma ONE to be the solution. It is now available on Kickstarter at a special price. Only with your contribution can we make this happen.
Please back and share a campaign. With your support, we'll be one step closer to brewing the perfect cup of coffee for everyone. Thank you.
Welcome to our Kickstarter campaign. I'm Jorge Hurtado.
I'm Sergio Hurtado.
And we are here to present Kafmaŝino.
Kafmaŝino started 2 years ago with a simple idea to develop the most advanced coffee making experience in a very easy way. We realized that in order to have a better espresso, you need total precision.
That is our goal, to have exact, continuous and consistent control of all the different parameters that the coffee machine can provide. But how to give the consumer full control over all the parameters while the machine is still easy to use? Good you maybe want.
Well, we included a tablet with which you can operate the machine in a very simple way. You can create customized profiles based on pressure or flow, where you can adjust the exact temperature that you want the coffee to brew. Play around with pre-infused and infused parameters to obtain your favorite coffee. But what if you want to have access to every detail and the tiniest step of the coffee making process? You can use the advanced profile editor. This includes managing an infinite number of steps, modifying the duration of the step, or choosing to target the pressure or flow in an individual step. Do you want to limit the pressure or flow in a certain step? You can do it. Do you want to jump to the next step if a certain amount of flow or pressure is reached? You can do it. Do you want a fast or slow transition from the previous step? Then choose it. These are some of the advanced parameters which you can control in the Advanced Profile Editor. The features of Kafmaŝino don't end here. We also implemented the capability of volumetric and gravimetric dosing. We included our Kafmaŝino scale, which weights the espresso during the shot to stop it automatically at the desired weight target. Do you remember that fantastic shot from last week? You can save each shot and analyze it step by step thanks to the shot history. Steam your milk just after you make your espresso without waiting. Our Kafmaŝino steam is dry and powerful.
Finally, we have a fully working prototype in our hands. And here is where we ask you, the backers, for your help. If you believe in our project and share our vision, have a look at the rewards and see what works best for you.
In 1901, Luigi Bezzera brought revolution to the world of coffee machines. Since then, things have evolved, but coffee makers still continue to constantly use up energy to be always ready, maintaining water at brewing temperature. So far, we've been living in the past, but now is the time to open the doors to the future of technology.
Hi Kickstarters, I'm Stefano.
And I'm Fabio.
We've been in the coffee industry for 8 years, and we never fully satisfied by the coffee makers available on the market. So 2 years ago, we decided to build our own. To start, we asked ourselves why coffee machines always need energy, even when we are not using them.
This simple question drove us to study the technology that revolutionized the OBS industry, electromagnetic induction, improving the energy efficiency up to 95%. This technology allows our coffee machine to be always off, switching on to heat up water instantly, only when we need it, resulting in an 80% energy saving.
But not only that, thanks to our technology we can perfectly control temperature, pressure and flow rate.
That's why we can prepare the perfect espresso and the perfect American filter coffee with a single coffee maker.
For our first tests, we used a common induction hob element, removing a coil and fitting it onto a steel tube. It was clear from the beginning that we were able to heat up water instantly and with very little energy. To perfectly control this technology, we developed an electronic board that manages all the typical functions of a traditional coffee machine, but in addition, it also controls pressure, flow rate and temperature with extreme precision. Thanks to this, for the first time, a single coffee machine can produce the two most popular kinds of coffee in the world: American filter coffee and espresso. To be precise, perfect American filter coffee and perfect espresso. For a perfect espresso, the machine develops a pressure of 11 bar with a pre-infusion time of 1 second and a reduced flow rate. For perfect American filter coffee, the machine reduces pressure to 1 bar and maximizes flow rate. In both processes, temperature is constantly maintained at 93 degrees Celsius thanks to a sensor monitoring it with a precision of 1 degree. La Fenice, unlike most other coffee makers measuring temperature at the surface of the water boiler, directly measures the temperature of the water itself, resulting in higher precision and a more consistent quality of coffee.
La Fenice is a new concept of coffee machine in a classic-looking casing made of aluminium and wood. It is also super flexible. Thanks to its full range of filter, it can prepare espresso and American filter coffee with your favorite ground coffee, but also with the most common capsules on the market.
Each working day of the past 2 years of our life is right here, in our first fully functional prototype. Now, Kickstarters, as you can see, we have just completed the hardest part of the job and we are ready to start mass production. What we need now is your trust and your support. Together, once again, we will change the coffee makers industry.
Ciao!
Ciao!
Hi everyone, I'm Benson, founder and CEO of Arist. Each type of coffee bean has their specific way of extracting the best flavor from it, depending on ground size, water temperature, and a lot more. However, today's coffee machine doesn't provide the level of flexibility to do so, and brewing it by hand is not precise and consistent enough. So we created Arist to brew the best flavor of coffee to you in the most specific, precise, and consistent way. All of this might sound complicated, but Arist has simplified everything into a simple machine and an easy-to-use smartphone apps. You can download all sorts of recipes, or even create your own one, like a professional. Now, with a tap of a button, you can brew coffee like the world's best barista does.
Now we can have complete control of our coffee tastes, while learning of new ones at the same time, and sharing with people all over the world at any time, any place. Arist is an intelligent coffee maker. It gives master baristas complete control over coffee, no matter where they are. From fine-tuning the grinder to knowing exactly when to pull the shot, making great coffee requires accuracy, consistency, and years of practice. Arist can adjust each element of the brewing process, from temperature and pressure to milk, foam, and syrup. Brewing professional coffee can never be easier than this. You can control Arist from your smartphone day and night. From customizing your coffee to brewing it with a simple push of a button. All can be done without interrupting what you are doing. Simply enjoy your favorite coffee with the most convenience. Your local barista may have a hard time spelling your name, but Arist remembers you. It offers you recommendations based on your tastes. It can introduce you to brews you've never heard of. It introduces you to recipes based on the coffee beans you have on hand. You can even program Arist to remember a specific cup and brew the same beverage every time you use that cup. With Arist, you can say goodbye to frustrating scenes like this forever. And this. We're rewriting the rules. This is the new normal. World-class brews on demand. And we're not the only ones who are excited. We already have several world-renowned baristas ready to offer their signature drinks on Arist.
Hi, I'm Vincent, a biotech engineer and a barista. I love experimenting with different kinds of coffee beans to create new coffees. Arist is actually very easy to use. It helps me fine-tune my recipes in a very accurate and systematic way. And once I found that flavor that I'm looking for, it lets me rebrew the same cup consistently every time. My favorite part about this machine is that it's very convenient. There's a mini cooler inside, so the milk lasts much longer. And when I'm done for the night, all I have to do is turn off the machine and it cleans itself. It's perfect for when I'm feeling extra lazy.
Hi, I'm Chris. As a professional barista and Q-grader, it is very rare for me to like an all-in-one coffee machine. The reason is because this machine has very precise and accurate controls over water temperature, grind size, water flow, and pressure. I believe a lot of baristas will enjoy this machine.
We put every waking minute into the creation of Arist. Our team of baristas, designers, engineers, and operations experts are all coffee lovers. Now, after various attempts and trials, we now have a fully working prototype. We believe we found the answer for the world's craving for truly great coffee. We are based in San Francisco with our engineering team in Hong Kong Science Park, where we have received a ton of support from the Hong Kong government. We have experts on the board to make sure that we comply with all the safety requirements. Our manufacturing partners are ready to get to work. We even have safety experts overseeing the entire process to make sure Arist works perfectly.
No matter where you are in the world and how you like your coffee, please give us your support. We do not want to do this without you. If you still have any unanswered questions, please scroll down to your Kickstarter page. There are a lot of details in there, and I hope I can get your question answered. Thank you very much.
Our morning machine has one purpose. It is to brew with intention. Firstly, PID temperature control, so precise temperature for that particular bean, whether it's dark or light roast. Secondly, it has variable pump pressure. Thirdly, it has a built-in scale and flow meter such that the output of the coffee, which is the amount of water going through, is precise, just like how the roasters want it. So these are the three things that we are brewing with intention. You see the barista doing the calibration in the cafe early in the morning, and they're fiddling with the grind size, how much water, what temperature, and now all this are encapsulated in the machine with just one touch of a button. If you're that home brewer that enjoys your morning cup and you think that is the most important cup of your day, then this machine is for you.
So one thing that we learned with developing the machine is that hardware is indeed hard. Leon and I now have a mutual and newfound respect to people that build hardware in general. As we kind of remove our industry hat and kind of understand where the user is coming from, we spent quite a lot of time trying to simplify something that's complex so that when the user interacts with the morning machine, it's both enjoyable and magical at the same time. So it's been 2 years since this idea of morning started with Leon and myself, and we are now in the final stages of tooling. And with a successful Kickstarter project, we are able to move from tooling right into production so that we can get the machines right into your home for the holidays. So Leon was actually the one that taught me how to roast. And when roasting coffee, we normally tend to roast to a specific brew method, whether it's for filter coffee or espresso. In this case, I think roasters are now roasting for a capsule brew method, but there are certain limitations with the existing infrastructure out there. And I think Leon and I with Morning are trying to unlock that. Hi, my name is Andre, and I've been in coffee for about 8 years now. I started off as a coffee roaster and a green bean coffee buyer, and eventually we started our own coffee operations. And with Morning, Leon and I are now building an ecosystem of a machine and a marketplace together.
Hi, my name is Leon. I've been in coffee for about 11 years. Being a barista, coffee roaster, servicing machines, grinders, espresso machines. Andre and I are going to change the convenient coffee space with our ecosystem and our machine.